Okay, today we'll be talking about fraction. Okay, meanwhile, those of you who are watching, I need you to subscribe to the channel, share and like. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so we'll be talking about fraction. What is fraction? English people will say fraction means part of something. In mathematics, we say fraction is that which contains whole number and decimal. Okay, or you can say fraction is the ratio of numerator to what? Denominator. So you see, like A all over B, whenever you have a variable dividing another variable, okay, is called a fraction. Something over something, okay, where the one on top is called numerator, while the one down is called denominator. Okay, I seen it. So is the ratio of what? Numerator to denominator. That is what a fraction is. So whenever you see something like this in this expression, it means a fraction. Okay, you know, we have types of fraction, of course, you know. Okay, we have the proper fraction, the improper fraction, and the mixed fraction. Okay, you know that. Okay, but we are going to relate this fraction to addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. Okay, we are going to relate this fraction to what? Number one, addition. Number two, subtraction. Number three, division. And finally, we'll talk about the multiplication aspect of it. Okay, so we are going to be treating this one after the other. All right, so today we'll be talking about addition and subtraction. Addition, subtraction of fraction. So today we'll be talking about addition and subtraction of what? Fraction. All right, so here are some examples. For instance, if you have 3 over 4 plus 1 over 6, all right, you know, this is a fraction, this is a fraction too. We are adding two fractions together. So how do you add fractions? The first thing you do is this: you find the LCM of the denominators. What are the denominators? I told us that the ones down are the denominators. Okay, so the denominators are what? 4 and 6. So the first thing you do when you are adding or subtracting fraction is to find the LCM of the denominators. Okay, so I told you how to find LCM in our previous class. I told you that you are going to write these numbers like this. Okay, so this is 4, this is 6. The LCM, want to look for the LCM of 4 and 6. So the LCM of 4 and 6, I told that you will say 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, what about 6? 3 times 2 is 6. So 2 and 2 is common here. This 2 is not common. This 3 is not also common. So therefore, LCM will be this one that is not common times this one, 3 that is not common, times, because this one is common, you take one of it, okay, 2. So 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. Okay, so the LCM is what? 12. So the LCM of 4 and 6 is what? 12. Now, you find the LCM as 12. So what you do is to write or to rule a line under the numbers above or under the fraction above. Okay, you rule a line like this. Okay, now you write the LCM under the line. The LCM is 12, so you write 12 under the line. Then the next thing you do is this. You say the LCM, which is 12, use the LCM, which is 12, to divide 4. Okay, you say the LCM divided by 4. So the LCM is 12. 12 divided by 4 is what? Use 12 oranges to give to 4 people. Each of them will take 3. Okay, 3. Then you say, okay, this 12 divided by 4 is what? 3. Write down 3 here. Okay, then put a bracket. Bracket means times. And then write the numerator in the bracket. Okay, 12 divided by 4 is what? 3. Then put a bracket, that is you are timesing. Then write the numerator here. So put your plus here. Do the same thing. 12 divided by 6. Use 12 orange to give to 6 people. Each of them will take 2. Is not true? So you write down 2. Put bracket and write down the numerator, which is 1. Alright. Are you getting it? Now the next thing, bracket means multiplication. So this means 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is what? 9. You come down and write. Then plus 2 times 1 is what? 2. All over this 12, the LCM. Are you getting it? Then the next thing, you add 9 plus 2. 9 plus 2 is what? 9 plus 2 is 11. So 11 over what? The 12. So this means 11 divided by 12. Okay, so at this point, it's a proper fraction, so you can leave it at this point. Or if you want to get a decimal, you can divide. Use a calculator to divide. Okay, so this is the answer. This is how to add fraction. Again, if you have a question like this, okay, say 5 divided by 3 minus 2 divided by, okay, let's say 5. All right. Okay, so the next thing you do, I told you, whenever there is a plus or a minus sign in between fraction, the first thing that should come to your mind is what? To find the LCM of what? The denominators. Anywhere you go, anytime you see minus plus in between fractions, what do? Find the LCM. So the LCM of 3 and what? 5. Okay, LCM of 3 and 5. 3 is 3. Okay, 3 is 3 times 1, that will give you 3. So what about 5? 5 is 5 times 1, that will give you 5. Okay, so what you do, therefore LCM will be 3 times 5. Okay, so since this is on its own, it's not the same as this. Okay, do you understand? Okay, let's say you want to write 3 times 1 is 3. Okay, and then 5 times 1. But you know, 1 is not a prime number. Okay, that's why I'm avoiding it. Okay, so this one is not common, this one is not common, so you multiply the 2 together. So 3 times 5 is what? 15. So the LCM of what? 3 and 5 is what? 15. So you draw a line or you rule a line, write 15, okay, and you say 15 divided by 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So write down 5. Multiply by, bring down this 5 here, okay. Then minus 15 divided by 5 is 3. Write down 3 here, and then put the 2, okay. So the next thing we say 5 times 5 is what? 25. Then minus 3 times 2 is what? 6. All over what? The 15. So 25 minus 6. 25 minus 6 is what? Should be 19. Okay, so 19 over 15. 19 over 15. So it's an improper fraction. So use 19 oranges to give to 15 people. How many will each take? Okay, I think they will take one each. Okay, and then 4 will be left. Then you still divide to the 15 people.